Uh, yeah.
I just want to make sure it doesn't like kick you off, because that's,
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'd rather test with your account than during, just like hope for the best.
Yeah, not totally. Hopefully I'll remember my damn password.
I'll delete it after.
I should remember it.
I wonder now
All right, Keith. So before we test that, Brooke's gonna test too. So
I think, so I'm not gonna have access to that. Double check.
but if you scroll down, you should see the chat, I believe. All right, I'm gonna sit in front of the camera, monitor, and tell me if there's still a delay. This is more important to solve than that for it worked great. Brooke, could you monitor too and tell me if you're seeing delay with?
What are you listening to right now, Bob?
What's that?
I need to change that.
Oh, is it?
I need to start monitoring this. Oh, it's going through this.
Oh, it's going through the Scarlet. All right.
Okay, I'm just now hearing you say, let me
All right.
see.
I'm gonna take off my mask for a second too, and just tell me if you see. Hello, hello. Check, check. Am I out of sync? 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 Check, check. Test, test.
Yeah, it's out of sync.
A lot by a lot. All right.
Yeah, I'm still hearing the sound before the movement, but I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's like significantly off, I think. At least
But
I
is
can-
that something that's us, or is it just the live
It's
stream?
in. It's. We could. Teddy and I corrected it last time. So, if I went to advanced audio properties, see, it's still set to minus.
Because it seems like it's the video.
Let me just set that
Set
again.
it to 0.
Well, 0 would be even worse, I think, but we'll try it.
It seems like it's the video that's ahead, or that's behind everything.
Oops. What is?
Did you stop the stream?
Oh wait, and we got 2. Check.
Looks like, did you hit pause there? Oh, wait.
Let's see if that. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Hello, 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 hello. Check, check.
This looks good now.
That's better now?
What do you think, bro?
Perfect. All right. Phew. All right, that's good.
Nerdy boys! When I was trying to find his YouTube account, a bunch of videos from the Nardi boys came up. So I'm naming the AB team the Nardi boys.
All right, so let's see. Shut this off. To see. Yeah, that's
There's
I
no
didn't.
audio yet. There, you should get some now.
All right, I'm gonna.
Hey Taylor, can you go? Okay.
Really good.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Do you think you're able to airdrop that to me somehow with your laptop
Okay,
if you're
it
not busy,
works.
so I can send it to Axel?
Good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I do not bring my computer.
clothing design for the marijuana and duck shoes. Huh? Yeah, no, so I want us to be able to come over here. Okay, so where's this question?
I took the train and
Where's this question? It's not
they beat me by like 4 minutes.
Maria Grasha.
But I was sort of, I thought I could hear
She initiated it. But then if we talk, we get to the question about collaboration, and we're talking about the female design installation in Paris, and like how we both did research, how we both knew about ducks, and we both brought research to our discussions and collaboration. Yeah, around, just stay there. Sorry.
You want my mic for now?
Oh, she might as well wait somewhere.
Well, I can put the, and if I can get you,
Donald can do it, he's very, yeah, okay.
Judy, do you have a preference of what seat to sit
I
in?
think I'll sit
You like this one? Okay, great. So we can test out the mic with you now.
Yeah.
Your hair looks fabulous, by the way.
Thank you, Dior Glam Team, incredible.
can you balance this? This is a
This is a missing one.
missing thing.
Let's maybe just swap it out for now.
I know,
Hi, Samira. I'm Lauren from the museum. Welcome.
we're not possibly gonna do this with masks on.
No, we are not.
It's possible.
Yes, and this is Marvo.
Hi, it's such a pleasure to meet you. It's such a pleasure to meet you. You say Margot? Margot. It's so hard.
I'm gonna take the mic off.
It's so great. Look at how
Margo.
Stand about where they are.
Thank you.
I was just, if I realized Maria Grasha was gonna be so late, I wouldn't have been so anxious.
She was very interested.
I beat you at anxious. Samira, I was. Oh, sorry.
I've got to get a teleprompter.
Right here.
Mama doesn't have
Lauren,
a
those
glasses.
are some pretty great,
I will bring them with me, and then I will put them on.
those are some pretty great shoes.
Oh, thank you. We're gonna be listening.
Harder to, I would just, because I have my note cards, because I write everything out by hand. you know. So I have my written note cards so that while we're discussing, type it out, I don't feel it. So, so I'm not looking at them. Huh. Can I turn my chair a little bit? Yeah. So I can just like, you know.
A lot of the chairs are not
And then
playable.
when we get to question time, I'll just pop my glasses on. Okay. And then I can look at the teleprompter.
Would it be helpful for me to give you time?
I better have some more lozenges,
Like 5 minutes left.
more than two.
Yes,
Okay,
because
I'm gonna put this in your back pocket.
Okay.
No, I need to put the first thing. Get
I'm
your
going
Get
to.
your
I-
lozenges
I
first.
need to get my lozenges.
do we have, it's 40 minutes, right? Before questions, after intro. we have 40 minutes. So I think 10-minute and
And Samira, if the questions are stupid, just substitute your own.
It's okay.
Sometimes the questions are really stupid.
He always does.
Yeah,
We'll
good.
choose them, and if we don't see ones that we think are meaningful, we'll be.
Good. That's good because. Oh, the other thing that happens, particularly with me, is people testify instead of asking a
We
question.
won't put anything like that in. Are there any questions you've been dying to be asked that we have planned?
They never ask.
They never ask those. I mean, I want the questions to focus on what Maria Grasha and I did together.
Sure.
I want okay, you got your lozenges?
Huh? Yeah.
I want you to come over here.
No,
for a
I
second.
want to talk to Samira first. That's what I'm trying to do. Samira, I wanted to talk to you because I was talking to Margot and Lauren about this. I was thinking, since Maria Grasha initiated our relationship, I mean, she initiated, she can answer the question about how we got together,
Well, yeah. Do you want me to run through my cards
Yeah,
with you?
yeah, because I want to talk about when we get to our
I don't
collaboration.
want to give you too much. So you can find your answers right now. But it would be great if we test the lights while we do this.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
It's fantastic now how the piece reflects in the walls. I know.
Great. This is Kate. Hi, Kate. So nice to meet you.
Are you going to be sitting?
I'm gonna. No, I will not.
I'm going to sit here.
Right. Thank you.
I have lots of.
She's wired.
I'm already wired. If you want to
Oh
test
yeah,
my
I was
mark.
listening, and it sounds good.
She has
Yeah.
2 levels, a normal talking level, and then she'll
Get excited.
in your
Oh, I
ear.
like the excitement. I can't wait.
Good to know. Thank you.
I was thinking I could turn a little bit. Does that mess you up?
We'll let you know. That's what we're here for.
Because I just think it's weird if I'm looking that way and I'm speaking to these two women. But I'm not the boss. I just got ideas.
So,
Not all of them are great.
I think we'll be okay.
I think we want to hide this wire.
Yeah, so do you want me to drop it down my something?
Yeah, either
Yeah.
either inside of your coat.
Okay.
And then we can just put this here.
Okay.
She's a pro at this, too.
You're the boss.
And then, do you have an inside pocket or?
That would be convenient, but no.
Okay.
Why don't we,
We go behind.
yeah, should we drop this down? Should we go?
I'm good, yeah.
Hi.
Like, okay.
That's Karen.
Where's the outside? He's waiting for.
I'm actually going to meet you, huh?
Yeah.
Donald, this is Karen Tane. She's been.
I saw you in Paris when we were doing the garage.
Hi. Nice to see you finally. Like that? The glam team.
Glam team, I texted them, I called them.
Oh, yeah, no, we did too.
Said, you better be
Yeah,
on time.
actually, Edward, he wasn't an issue, but he was there a half hour early. I wasn't ready, sitting downstairs. And
Well,
then,
I'd rather, okay.
and Kiki was great. Much better than the guy the other
On
night.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wherever you want.
Maybe.
I told her, so that they came late.
Okay, and we got to do questions.
You feel good?
I'm okay.
All right.
But like I said, if I knew Maria Gracia was going to be so late, I wouldn't have been so anxious in the car.
No, she's here, they're downstairs, we're coming up right now.
Good? Okay, can I do questions with
Samira's
Judy?
here. Yeah, okay, let's do the question.
I like to be on time. I'm usually
I'm on
early.
time, too.
But the traffic on Atlantic was
Terrible.
bananas.
I know.
Bananas.
So what I was, okay, so.
Okay, so like hello, thank you. Okay, then I want to look back and I'm gonna ask Maria Grazia how she first discovered your work.
That's
and
good.
What was the first thing that struck her about your work?
That's good.
Then I'm going to, you worked together on that incredible Spring Summer Couture show, Judy. What did you think when Maria Grazia first approached you about collaborating? And when you first started to delve into her work at the house, did you find any points of connection or convergence with how you approach your work as an artist?
That's interesting, okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to talk about goddesses as per your request, madam.
Well, that's when I want us to be able to get up. And
Because I was just going to say, you share this
Okay, sorry about that.
interest in and knowledge of.
interest. Okay, you share an interest and knowledge of goddesses in classical mythology, right? Why is this interesting to you? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. But see, one of the things I wanted to get up and talk about, because there are so many references in here that Maria Gracia used, like in the jewelry.
Oh,
She used snake art. She
I
made
didn't know that.
snake art. She knows all that too,
I didn't know
and
anything
the
about
way
goddesses.
the clothes drape.
Yeah.
And like, well, that's a little too far. But
so you want us to get up and walk?
yeah, but see, like if you look at Aspasia, this comes right off of Greek goddess clothing
Right.
and jewelry. And really, in the collection, she referenced, because she knows from growing up. And also, we both, when we met, I have a huge knowledge of goddess worshiping societies and goddess imagery, but we both brought more research. So our first meeting our first meeting was in Berlin, in New Mexico, and Maria Gracia came with all of this imagery, and so did
well, you can,
I.
you
Yeah.
can talk about that. You want us to get up from
So
our
I
chairs and
thought
walk?
we should actually be.
Clear that with them, but I'm
I
so
did.
down
I
with
said-
that. Okay, great. And then I want to talk to you about, wait, where are you going?
Samira's going to tell you when we're going to want to get up in relationship to her question. It's like the
It's
third,
the third question.
Great.
Because,
About that, Bob?
and the question is very simple, so you'll know it. You know, I could even prompt it and say, I'd love to just talk to you both about goddesses, because I know that you both share a deep knowledge and an interest.
And that's when we're going to get up and we're going to actually
In
talk.
classic mythology, or do you want to just say in goddesses?
Well, it's not just classic mythology. It predates it. It goes back to all the early goddess worshiping societies.
So how do you want me to phrase that? I'm just going to say you both have a shared knowledge and interest.
In goddess
In God-
imagery and
Okay.
in goddess imagery.
In
We
goddess
can
imagery.
take it. Yeah,
okay.
right.
Okay. And then I want to know why is this interesting to you? And
Yeah.
then we can get up and walk. And then I go into monumental work
Oh.
because I keep going back to, you know, in your book you talk a lot about,
You want a second camera on this?
you know, fighting erasure, right? Like even in the Birth Project, I was so moved by that. Like you couldn't find imagery about this process that we all come from. And like, why isn't it out there? And we need to be seen. So your work is so monumental. So I just want to ask that question of like, is it to counter this?
See, I thought that was very interesting. And I think one of the things that is relevant and why working with Dior was the greatest creative opportunity I ever had, was because they allowed me to work at the monumental scale that I just instinctively have always been interested in. And this was the first time I had the support to be able to work at that level.
This is monumental.
But look what I had to do. I had to
Yes.
piece together this support, right? And
yes,
so
and then you came into a situation. So I want to talk about that.
I think that would be really good
and
because
I also want to talk to Maria Grazia, not to cut you off, about it too, because she's a woman in a male-dominated
Field. Right.
and her shows are monumental. They are large-scale productions with big ideas, like creative ideas about fashion.
Even the fact that
and-
she embraced my idea of the female
Exactly, and
divine,
that
which is
feels
a big idea. Monumental, absolutely.
Does that come from a need of like, you know, fighting back and claiming space and being seen?
I'd be interested to hear her,
Yeah,
her
I
answer
really want
at
to talk
that.
about that. 'Cause I'm like,
We may never get.
You can continue talking to the questions, but would the two of you mind sitting here?
Oh,
just so
sure,
we can see the
sure.
framing? Sorry to
Then,
mean,
if we have time, I want to
Samira,
talk
we
about
may never get-
community
Yep.
risks. In your book, when you said, and I quote, that you wanted to connect art to the fabric of human life, I really had to pause. I think that's such a beautiful, it's so beautiful, and I just want to talk to you about that. And is that still something that drives you?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
That's
no, I'm going to just grab my glasses for when I have to read my teleprompter.
I must have Maria Gracia's stylist working on her.
And then let's put some lip stuff on
Because I
so
don't
my
think
lips don't get
she
sticky.
could travel with her, so they probably had to bring somebody in here. She usually travels with her stylist.
Who's her stylist?
No, her hair makeup.
Oh.
She didn't get it.
Right, she didn't get in, right. She also travels with her daughter, who also couldn't
Oh,
get in.
did Red Kelly not come?
She couldn't get in.
Wait,
Maria
what?
Gracia only got in at the last minute.
Olivier on Friday. I know.
Thank you.
You were making me nervous. You're like, were they here? I'm like, hold on 1 second.
I mean, until last Sunday, I didn't think Olivier was going to be here.
No, we were a bit.
So then, okay, so I want to talk about that, and then if we have time, like risks, and then also, I've read an interview with both you and Maria Grazia where you define feminism as the quest for a world of equity and justice.
For everyone.
For everyone, and I just, you know, I consider you both leaders, right?
Well, that
And
circles
so,
back to her T-shirt.
Yeah.
everyone should be
Be a
feminists, right?
But what is the way forward? As you both are leaders, like what is the way forward, and can fashion and art achieve these goals? And then just feminist icons now living it.
Well,
You know,
we'll
just-
see if we get that far.
I don't know if we'll get that far, but I just
The
have-
issue about monumentality is really, really interesting and important issue since women so often work small.
I know. You're here.
I have never seen you in casual clothes.
It
Do
does
you
happen.
realize that? Never.
Me neither.
I'm so glad.
It's gotten long. That's why it could be
good.
put
I'm
up
working
the
hard
other
to
night.
prepare.
Did you see the picture I posted
Thank
of
you.
you with ASAP and Swizz?
No, I'd love to
it's
see it.
so cute.
Really big emotion. It's a dream.
Hi.
How are you?
Samira Nasser.
I'm all right. How are you? I
No,
kept
I'm
saying,
good.
I
We
kept
met many
saying,
moons ago.
if I knew you were going
I'm
to be
really
so
well.
late, I
How
wouldn't
are
have
you?
gotten so anxious in the car. I was like, oh my God, we're going to be so late. Then I get here and you're late.
And
The
I feel like I get
questions,
tested-
Samira was
tested
just
every other
going
day.
over them with me. They're really great.
Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you're here.
You are so cute.
I'm so happy to see you.
Can we make 7 o'clock?
Sure.
Fine.
No, we're going to figure it out.
Tell
We're going to do
Marissa
it for
to
Bazaar.
change it.
We're going to
Will
go
you
back
tell her?
together.
Not a problem.
Full circle moment.
To ask you first.
I'm cooking it up.
I'm ready.
It's going to happen.
I would like to see you again.
This is
Graciela.
amazing. Can I have a
Figure out
picture?
what we can all do together. I'm going to make it happen.
I just got a side.
Hi, I'm Samira. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
A new generation.
So I have this bag. It's one of my favorite bags of life. And I also tied a knot right there. It's the best bag.
If I weren't
And people
married,
stop me all the
happily
time.
married
I'm
to
like, I'm so
Donald,
sorry.
I'd run
I
off
can't
with
help it.
Olivier. Even if he wouldn't have me.
I will.
Okay. Donald's taking one.
Oh wait,
Come
I
on,
want
Donald.
photos. I want photo ops.
We're gonna do lots of
Photos after, right? And you know who we have in common? Carrie
Have a lot of pictures
Lightses.
of it.
I think so too, but this
is great.
We're gonna have a whole album.
I'm here all the time. I'm a member, and I love this museum so much. I think you guys do such.
But this is remarkable because we've never seen him not dressed up. I know, he's
I'm
really
literally, I'm literally around the corner. Let's make some good trouble. Yeah, or bad trouble. I'm down
When he
for it.
finishes, if he ever finishes running Dior and everything Dior does.
Here we go.
I collected the exhibition of the Met. They're opening the Met, the fashion exhibition.
No, there's not a pocket in there.
Yeah.
I'll just do it the dress pocket. It's fine.
Oh, really?
It's fine. I'm not that much on here.
Well, the show downstairs is just awesome.
I
It's
just want to make sure I
awesome.
get you in the shot. 'Cause
Absolutely.
Really, I mean, I think it's, I mean, I've seen some fashion shows, but, I mean,
Oh, so I can't
fashion
move my chair,
exhibitions,
can I?
but I don't think I've ever seen
it's-
one
I
that's
mean,
that terrific. And
I
I
was-
know
I
you
was here
were
2 weeks
all
I think this is the
walking
first time this has
right?
happened.
And I know the
You
room.
were involved too.
I know.
By the way.
I know, because I had to, I know, because I had to pester you, right? That way you got emails again, right?
I know, no.
Olivier, we need to have the
Not
banner.
answering my emails.
Olivier.
Right. Is something wrong?
I love your superwoman.
But I think the banners look fantastic in there, don't you?
How is she?
And the idea that they
I know she had a
wanted
great
to include-
summer.
I thought that was
Sad because
was
she
stupid,
received
right?
the permission
Because,
at 8 o'clock.
I mean, the scale,
and
everything, I just think the
left,
way,
As usual,
with the
we did it,
fly
right?
yes, I know.
at
want to do.
5
Right,
o'clock.
I know, I write
And
you.
when
That's-
she went
Everybody
with
else is
Melissa,
writing and getting a gazillion emails saying
Can I ask you
no.
an embarrassing
Plenty of
question?
emails, we don't care.
Right, I don't care, I'm like, I'm writing you. I mean, I hate to bother you, but guess what? You've got to fix this.
Together,
We're terrible, really terrible.
thing I love.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'll never
think it's
forget
I'm doing it correctly.
when
but I'm
we
just like,
were dealing with the lawyers. I will never forget that as long as I live. And you're like, what do you mean she can't write in her journal about this? And you like walk down the hall and you say,
I was just showing Olivier and
I mean,
because you know how petty I am.
Okay, can we do a little test?